Okay, so now I'm going to locate the stream real quick. We are currently live. Let's just post this right now. Put it on Twitter. RM Swiss Q&A podcast.
How many people are watching this right now?
Right now, give me 1 second. Let me make sure I tag you. So I tag you. All right, I tagged you. So right now, who just jumped in? I don't think anyone is watching. I think it was just myself and you. Let me put it straight to the in case someone's talking to us.
And oh, I see it.
You
All
go
right,
ahead and tag it. Give yourself a second if you want to go ahead and tweet it out on your page. And once you do that, we'll just start. Just start chatting. Take your time, dude.
okay then.
Make sure I got my drinks ready. Trying to stay on water. Maybe a little juice.
Right then, I just retweeted it.
Okay, you ready to start?
Um, well,
Three.
I can wait,
Yes,
wait, wait,
no.
wait.
Okay.
How many people are watching now?
Right now, it shows. Let me reset it. Like that. It's just one person right now. Actually, Retro Styles jumped in, so it's Retro Styles and myself that shows two people watching. But yeah, Retro Styles is right there. He said, "Howdy, going to share the podcast." So Retro's going to share the podcast also. So it's probably going to start giving us a few numbers within the next few minutes as we just go on. So if you want to reveal anytime, you can stay like that, or reveal sometime later when we got more people in. It's up to you.
I prefer to do it once we begin.
Okay. All right, you ready? Here we go. All right, everyone. Welcome to Mr. Switch Q&A podcast. And I'm here with Antonio. How do you want to go by exactly?
And Antonio, Nintendo Switch. That's
Antonio Nintendo Switch.
yep,
And that's who I have today who I've
very
had
name that I made
it's a good name. It's a good name because you love your Nintendo Switch. That's right.
up. Well, actually, Nintendo Switch is the best thing that I'm passionate about.
Yeah, so let's hear you out and let's get your gaming life story. Start from the beginning and just take it away from there.
And are you ready for a face reveal?
Or face reveal. You're gonna face reveal today. Here we go. He wants to face reveal today, and that's what he wants to do. I'm ready. Hey, there he goes, Mr. Switch right there. The guy that I know on Twitter. I met you about a year ago. This is the first time that we get to see him live. Usually we're talking through Mario Kart when we're racing together. So we've kind of met in a way also through Twitter. And today is official face reveal out to the world. So I'll tell me a little bit about your gaming life story. How did it begin? Your passion for gaming, Nintendo Switch, and all that stuff.
Well, it actually goes back to the Nintendo DS and Wii days because the Nintendo Wii was honestly my first console.
Your first console. You didn't have anything prior to Nintendo Switch.
Well, well, if you want to know my gaming life story,
Sure.
we have to go back to the beginning.
All right, I'm ready for you.
And well, the Wii that I got is a red Nintendo Wii, the original model with the GameCube controller and sports, and also bundled with Wii Sports and New Super Mario Brothers Wii.
That must have been nice.
And then I got the Nintendo DS, Nintendo 3DS, and the Wii U. But what
Okay.
really drove me to Nintendo gaming is Amiibo.
Amigos are awesome. You know that.
Oh yeah, amiibos are really amazing.
So from
Yep.
there, how what went on from there?
Yeah, I managed to get 9 out of the original 12 when they came out.
Dang, that must have been ooh, top dollar right there.
Yes, and throughout the past and throughout the next 5 years, I managed to collect every single amiibo.
All right, hey, guess who's watching? Josh is watching. Remember Josh? He races with us a lot. Do you remember him? Mario Kart. Josh, X Tari Gaming. Called. I guess
Yeah,
he just
I
started
I
this
remember.
channel. Yes. What's up, Josh? What's going on? You want to say hi to Josh?
Hey Josh, how you doing?
Josh, we have here a guy. In case you're you don't know, this is he goes by Mr. Switch when we're racing. He's the only other guy besides myself with that name. We proudly take, and he races with us. Josh is really good at racing with us, so but he pops up here and there. So yeah, so welcome Josh, and go ahead. We'll go on from there, Mr. Switch.
Well, wait, what?
Go ahead, go on from there. Go ahead and continue
Oh
your
yeah.
gaming life story.
Well, and for me to get the amiibos, I had to get the platform that they're on, Wii U.
Okay.
And it was at a time where it's thriving with Mario Kart 8.
Oh yeah, that was big right there.
Yep, and it's honestly the best Wii U game.
Definitely one of the best games, even currently now. I believe one of my favorite games of all time. I'm just gonna say that flat out because I love a lot of games. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe just keeps on pushing, and how you think there'll be a 9 coming up eventually within the next few years?
Well, given on how popular Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is right now, I think Nintendo is just focusing on retaining the quality of that game before moving on to the next title. And besides, they got other priorities to focus on for the fans.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So go on with right when you first either heard or saw Nintendo Switch before you bought it. When give me how you felt when you first saw it.
Hmm. Well, it was it was a it was a rather it was a rather modest one Tuesday morning when I first heard about it. I was walking to my geometry class, and I saw a notification from Nintendo that the Nintendo Switch is revealed. And when I saw it for the first time, I couldn't tell you on how I just can't tell you on how shocked and how happy I was.
Wow, that must have been a great experience for something. That's how I felt when I first saw the Nintendo 64 when I was about 15 years old. We know that feeling when we see something that you're shocked, you love something so much, you love gaming, and then this just hits you. Same thing the Switch did, because I stopped playing video games. Then it just came back with the Switch. I'll just jump back.
Nintendo has its way of appealing to everyone.
Yeah, it definitely has a good audience, and what it brings to us brings a lot of happiness, a lot of with whatever's going on in this world today. You have Nintendo and their great games from Nintendo Switch too.
Yep, Nintendo always has a solution to everyone's problems.
That's right. Yeah, it's always good. It'll never say no to you. It's always gonna be there to make you happy, play your games, and whether it's Mario Kart or Mario Odyssey. I just rebought Mario Odyssey. I can't
But
even believe I sold it at first. Like what? Not,
unfortunately, Nintendo has to say no on a couple of things.
yeah,
Like for instance, Mother 3 on a Nintendo platform.
yeah. I'm waiting for that to see if that's ever gonna happen. There's a lot of rumors going around, so I don't even know if that's gonna even happen at all. It came out on the other systems, but we'll see.
Actually, if that happens, the internet would explode in
Yeah.
just about 1 hour.
So exactly. It'll take a second. My head will explode. I'm like, what? So it'd be the biggest thing for me in a long time if they come up with that at least before Prime 4 comes out.
Yeah. Well, actually, I think the only way that Mother 3 can appear on a Nintendo platform is if it's bundled with the previous two Mother games.
Hmm. Yes, that's I would say expectations. Do you think it'll be out next year, or do you think we'll get any information regarding before the end of the year, at least sneak peek or at least anything else? We just hear a lot of gossip right now. You think they'll have like a revealed trailer or what?
For the Mother trilogy.
No, for Prime Four.
Well, it's just that well, given the coronavirus measures and also and also it's been a year since they restarted development. I would say it's a little bit too soon.
Yeah, I would hope maybe early next year. They got a lot of people working on it, like people who are from some creators and from Call of Duty, people from Halo series, a lot of different people from Borderlands, and so it's got to be something huge, and that's why they're taking a little bit. They're taking their time.
Well, Nintendo's goal on Metroid Prime 4 is to make it bigger than the Metroid Prime trilogy.
Yeah,
And
I would say
they want to make sure that they meet fans' expectations.
if this game is good, they're gonna have to make another one or another a set of three. If this one comes out so good, which I know it will, I mean, how can they bomb it? That's why I'm having my high hopes, and I'm gonna say it now. People are gonna laugh at me. I'm gonna say game of the year. That's too far
Actually,
fetched, but
actually, I would have to agree with you on that because the Metroid Prime trilogy is honestly a great candidates for Game of the Year.
I think so. Just with all the work going on with it. So let's see.
Yeah,
What are you
and
currently playing right now?
well, well, and one last fact about
Right,
Metroid:
go ahead. Sure.
before it restarted development with Retro Studios, the original developer behind Metroid Prime 4 was actually developed by Bandai Namco.
Oh yeah, Metroid Prime. The one before part one or which one?
Metroid Prime 4.
Oh, four. Oh, and then they canceled them out. Right. That's right. That's
Well,
right.
it's just that the development wasn't going as they were hoping.
Yeah, I'm wondering if whatever they saw or Reggie saw was just not appealing to them, and it was just the wrong thing, and maybe that's why they canceled it.
Hmm.
So
Now, what were you saying?
no, what are you playing now? What are your big games right now that you're playing on your Switch? Like the one that keeps you coming back.
Well, it's pretty hard to say. Uh, well, I can name three: Fortnite, Ninjala, and recently Samurai Jack.
Samurai Jack. Okay, Ninjala though. Tell me about Ninjala compared to Splatoon. People keep saying they're alike. Are they or not?
Well, actually, the Ninjala team was inspired by not just Splatoon, but all of Nintendo's titles.
Okay, yeah. It looked like when I first saw it, it didn't
But they took particular influence from Splatoon.
influence. Okay, so it's influence, but it's okay. But it's a different game, right? Kind of
Well,
totally
it's
different game.
that they just want to make this game appealing for for people all ages, more so than Fortnite.
Okay, okay. So yeah, how's what do you like more right now? What's out of the three? Which one is your favorite?
Hmm.
Oh,
Well,
I didn't
for
even ask you. No, how scratch that. What's your favorite game of all time and why?
hmm. Well,
I know you got a lot of games.
well over 150 of them between my two Nintendo Switches.
Two Nintendo Switches, 150
Yeah.
games.
Well,
So it's
my
got to be
Nintendo
a
Switch.
title that just
Well,
calls you the number
my
one.
Nintendo Switch and my Nintendo Switch Lite.
Um, out of so you want to pick one from each or one total all around overall game?
Well, my favorite game of all time is Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Smash Bros. Ultimate. That's a big, huge game. So you must be really excited for all the new upcoming fighters.
Oh, yes, I am, and without doubt, the next fighter will be revealed in the next Nintendo Direct.
Do you think who do you have hopes for the next fighter?
Um, Crash Bandicoot, Geno, and maybe one of the kids from Ninjala.
Jala. I would that makes sense. And Jala, I would think my overall what you said. I would like to see Crash Bandicoot. I think he deserves a spot on there too.
Well, he doesn't have any spirits well, none of the characters from the franchise has its own spirits yet. So there's a good chance that they can be in the game.
Okay, okay. So
But I think it'll be happening after October
after
because
October.
well the release of the next Smash Bros character because October will pretty much be Crash Bandicoot's big month.
All right, they got that part four, right? Part four coming out.
Yep.
Is it coming on the Switch too or no?
Um. Well, it's just that they're focusing on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One right now,
Okay, I
and
think eventually.
yeah. Well, and it's just, well, they could have the game released by next year.
For next year. Okay.
It's the same thing with the Spyro and the Crash Bandicoot trilogy.
Oh, that's right, right. Yeah, everyone's talking about like right now. Get this one. PS5 and the new Xbox are coming out by the end of the year. So, what do you think Nintendo needs to do to stay near on top or on top? What are they going to do? What's the strategy? Do you think?
Hmm. Well, if I was the supervisor of Nintendo, I would tell them to stay out of the way for the launches of PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, unless you got something big that can outmatch them.
A good game, a good counter hit. You know, good
Yeah,
game.
like the Super Mario remasters or the port of Super Mario 3D World or
I'm
Star
wondering.
Wars.
I'm wondering because of the fact that they know what's happening coming soon. If they released all those big games that we've been hearing and gossiping about, the rumors,
Well,
it makes sense if they waited around the time that all this is happening, so that we can also get our hands on these games and not be going all crazy with the PS5 or the Xbox. Because yeah, they would do that if they do it now. Yeah, I think they should wait around that time.
well,
Or something really big's got to happen. They got to do something.
I can, well, one, well, the well here's my theory on what's happening for Nintendo right now. um it's just that all those games that we've been hearing about, they should have been released months ago
Right.
or announced about.
We need three maybe.
well oh, and here's my full theory. Because of the coronavirus measures, not only they had to delay the development but also the release dates.
Oh, the
Like
release date.
for instance, Pikmin 3, it was supposed to be released in May.
Yeah, definitely what's been going on personally with the whole coronavirus has held back a lot of things. Like E3 itself could have probably had all these things revealed that month, but they're spreading it out properly. That's what they're doing.
Well, actually they're holding actually they're trying to they're just trying to make sure that they're in a good place before they release the Nintendo Direct.
I think that I think that they could have actually I'm just wondering about the E3 here. So what it could have actually done for us. I was supposed to be there, but it
Okay,
just didn't work
hang
out.
on a second.
Sure, no problem, dude. Just gonna have a chance here. I'm interviewing
Sorry,
Antonio. What's going on, dude?
sorry about that. Sorry about that. My mom just came home.
Okay, no problem. So what are we going at? So what's going to be the official? Since everything got held back, I would assume because I was supposed to be at E3 and I was trying to be there, and of course everything we could not be there, and now
Yeah,
they're spreading all the big stuff now.
and plus the E3 was supposed to be themed after Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
do you
because
think E3 would have stole the show anyways? Nintendo,
well,
I mean, you think Nintendo
well,
would have stole the floor?
Well, I don't think that they would hold a E3 kind of direct, but they will hold a normal Nintendo direct,
Yeah, yeah, of course, of course.
like the kind that would happen after Gamescom.
Yes, okay. Yeah, because
Yeah,
I was wondering. I kept thinking like I know Sony was not going to be there at E3. I know that Microsoft was supposedly. It would have been just Nintendo and Microsoft. But anyways, so and do you have any let's say from now, because sometimes when we talk, usually got some good news. Any news that maybe most of us may not know? Anything hidden from Nintendo, or where do you get?
well, even though even though the 35th anniversary event might be canceled, there's still a way that we can celebrate it. Because the the remasters, which we know does exist, will be revealed this week if Nintendo's willing to give us that Nintendo Direct.
I think if they reveal it, they'll probably reveal it this week and then say it'll probably be out around the holidays. Do you think?
Well, yeah, yeah, that's the plan.
It'll be the smart thing to do to fight
And
off what's going
and
on.
Super Mario 3D World was supposed to follow that on the date that Pikmin 3 is going to release, October 30th. But because the release got delayed, it should probably be close to Christmas or in the month of January.
Yeah, I'm hoping December is the time for all this. It'll be the perfect time for everyone to buy a Nintendo Switch. Other than like I'm gonna buy me a PS4. I mean PS5, but I'm still gonna be collecting. If something good's out for Nintendo, that's what I want to go after.
Well, well, I promise you, the next Nintendo Direct that we get, the next general one, we're getting all the good stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully, this is the one that we've been waiting for all year long. I've been waiting for that one
Almost,
Nintendo Direct.
yeah, for almost a year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we've been waiting a long time for a good Direct.
yeah, because everyone thinks that a Nintendo Direct lasts for 40 minutes. They think it's a normal one,
Give
and
us a good hour. We need a good hour, right? 60 minutes.
well, I don't think Nintendo would be comfortable doing an hour. The longest that they've done is 45 minutes.
45 minutes. That's fine. I can go for 45 minutes.
Yeah, well, because they go through announcements that fast.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. Let's see. I just got done. I'm looking at my Switch right now. I'm playing, well, as usual, Mario Kart. What I did is that if you notice, my channel changed its official name on YouTube, and it's already changed into Gamers Realm Podcast because that's what everything. It just turned out that I wanted to do podcasting. I actually do most of my live gaming on Facebook Gaming, but I am going to still do Mario Kart events on Gamers Realm YouTube because that's where all the Mario Kart guys are at. So I'm going to still be hosting that here and there. So I'm thinking of something next week, possibly tomorrow night, but I'm still thinking about doing a Mario Kart thing, maybe some of the big top games only. Everything else, I want to keep it on Facebook.
Well,
Facebook gaming.
well, and the I follow I follow a kind of cycle that Nintendo does with their Nintendo Directs. That they schedule their Nintendo Directs at a specific day of the week at specific times on an odd or an even year.
Okay.
Yeah, and since yeah, for odd years they do it on a Wednesday, and on even years they do it on a Thursday. So so if we do have a Nintendo Direct this Thursday, expect an announcement tomorrow morning.
Oh, fourth Thursday, right?
Yeah, and expect it at around the 9 o'clock at your time.
Do you have any sources at all right now where are we getting possible about this for Thursday?
Um,
Uh,
well, the only source that I have to rely on is the rumor about the is the article about the possibility of the remasters being revealed this week.
okay, possibility. I'm hoping give us something because I think this is what we need because I have been disappointed with Nintendo, certain lack of games. But I am gonna have to understand that the coronavirus is kind of shifting things right now, and I'm just gonna deal with that, and hopefully they make up for it shortly. Just like you're saying, it could be just on Thursday, hopefully soon. Like I'm just getting ready for I'm playing a lot of like let's say Animal Crossing. I think that's one of the main games this year that's kept Nintendo at least somewhat up there with some sales. What do you think?
Well, actually, Animal Crossing, it's a revolutionary title. Yeah, because not only because not only it's a reinvention for a franchise, it's also a perfect fit for what's going on in the world. You know, as an escape from reality, the dark, depressing COVID-19 reality.
I know, right when it started, right when it all began, it was throwing scares out even to myself. And that's when Animal Crossing just came out at the perfect time, and it helped us a lot. So
Yeah,
did it help you too? I think it
yeah,
helped everybody.
and plus, Nintendo was able to have a mini Nintendo Direct.
Yeah, they definitely did that. What do you think, Nintendo? And you think they're having a good year this year so far?
Well,
Kind of, sort of,
I think
or
they're significantly impacted by the coronavirus, but I think they're having a decent year because they're enjoying hits like Clubhouse Games, Animal Crossing, Paper Mario, and the upcoming Pikmin 3.
all right. So Paper Mario, you played that yet? Origami King.
Yes, but I had to stop because of news about a game breaking glitch.
Oh, there's a glitch in the game when you were playing it, or you just heard about it.
Yeah, but I wasn't in the part of the game where I was affected by it.
Oh, so what was happening? What did you hear?
Well, I heard that there was a that there like once you screw up on something, you can't go back to it, no matter how many times you try, and that'll cause you to lose progress in your game.
Hopefully they did what do you call those, an update maybe to
Yeah,
correct that.
well, they did release an update, and I'm back to playing Paper Mario, and mwah, masterpiece.
So have you finished it yet?
No, I'm taking my time on this because it's a big world in Paper Mario now.
Yeah, I was really I played the game actually only for an hour, and that's it. I had not played ever since. The game looks good. I do like it. It's just that I just got too many backlog games that I'm still going into. Like I'm gonna be forever playing Assassin's Creed 3. Assassin's Creed 3. I also bought 4 and 5. So I'm gonna be on other games in a while. So I kind of drifted off of a good game. I'm sure it's a great game, but I'm still playing Luigi's Mansion 3 and other games. So are there any of those games are you still playing? Like Luigi's Mansion, Mario Maker 2, are you still playing those at all, or
Every once in a while.
once in a while? So right
Ye-
now you're still doing that Fortnite and Smash Bros. Not right?
well, it's just that I only play Super Smash Brothers when there's a Spirit event
Spirit
and
event? Okay.
a new update.
Yeah, I know. I tried playing Smash Bros. I did like it. It's just again with the I just couldn't deal with the live thing, and it just a lot of lagging for me. At least I got a good internet access. It's just I might make an attempt again because I know since then I did get some really fast speed internet compared to what I ever had. So maybe if I retry it again, maybe I'll have better experience online. But sometimes they say that if somebody else has bad internet service, it might slow down the stream
Oh, you mean you're referring to the online issues?
service. Yeah.
Well, actually, the Nintendo servers have actually the Super Smash Bros. Servers have improved gradually throughout the past year.
Oh wait, yeah. If they got Crash Bandicoot, I'll have to go back because I still got my save data on here and all the other stuff I bought. Like memory and all that. So I'll just end up trying to eventually we get a good character. I want some. I want Crash though. If I can get Crash, I'm gonna get it back again.
Well, I purchased the Fires Pass without knowing the characters because I got good instincts that Nintendo will reveal good fighters. And for the first Fires Pass, they did it. for all five fighters. And honestly, my favorite one of all those five fighters is Joker.
Oh, Joker. Oh yeah, you like him the most, or
Yeah, out of the five fighters, yeah.
Joker? Yeah, he was okay. I mean, what was I don't even think I had a main yet. I think it was I just like playing with Mario or my own me character. The only ones I played with really the most when I did play. In the meantime,
Well,
so is there?
and here's a secret for my experience with Super Smash Brothers. It took me an entire weekend to unlock the entire roster.
Oh, the whole just the weekend. Did you act like that
Yeah,
was?
because I had the I had the end of the semester testing to do
Oh,
around that
right.
time. So yeah, I had to make sure that all my homework was done before I bought the game, and I gave myself Friday night, all Saturday, all Sunday, and the only time I rested was to eat and sleep
Yeah,
and
remember, man.
use the restroom.
School always comes first, then gaming after. That's
Yeah,
good. That's good that you're doing well with that. So schooling, gaming is a good hobby to enjoy, and that's what like retro was saying what we were saying. Smash. Let me see. I didn't let's see for Smash because of Crash. Okay, Animal Crossing is a great way to get together without the worry about COVID-19. That's what Retro had said. He didn't purchase Smash because of the crash online. Well, hopefully, Retro Styles and I will probably eventually get it since we're hearing more that the online service is a little better, as you say. So and eventually, I guess he's waiting for it to be perfected. So we'll see. We'll see on that. Is there any games you recommend, like any game you recommend to us besides the ones your favorite three, like any other major games that you think everyone should have?
Ninjala and Samurai Jack. I recommend basically every Mario game, Breath of the Wild, Link's Awakening, and basically every Nintendo produced game.
That's a lot.
Yeah,
So, what do you think?
especially, especially Jump Rope Challenge.
Have you played any of the old classics at all, like the NES or Super NES classics?
Oh yeah, I
Which ones do you play? Which ones are good on each of them? The
well
NES or Super NES?
honestly, for the NES edition, my favorite ones are Super Mario Brothers, Doctor Mario, and and uh, um and Super Mario Brothers 3.
Mario Bros. 3. Okay, yeah,
And
those are major classics, dude.
for the
Major.
Super NES, Super Mario World, Pilot Wings F-Zero, and Super Mario Kart.
Mario Kart. Yeah, that's a good one. I love. How do you think? What do you think of that? I love this so much. Donkey Kong Country. What do you think of that one?
A really great game.
Yeah,
Now I see why. Now I see on how Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze got its roots from.
that's right. That's right. That's where it came from. So it's definitely a game that, it's like being raised on the old classics, and how I was. I'm from 1980, and started playing like when I was about 5 or 6 with the Atari, and then moving on to all the other game systems along the way. But that one game, all those classic, is what brings you. You remember, like you're gonna remember a lot of like the Switch games, things like that. You're a youngster, like it's just like those games will always be at heart, that bring together who you are, you know.
Yeah, what was that?
Hold on. Did you hear Scream?
Uh, was that Luigi?
Yeah, that was him. I just heard a scream too. Why? Maybe because I have these.
Oh,
Oh my god, that little boy. Give me a second. Let me as we speak. Yeah, you were like, yeah. If he was in the room, he'd definitely take your ears off. I'm just trying to see what Mrs. Switch is doing. If she can bring him in for 2 seconds. Where is Luigi's got? Let's see. Let me see if she can bring him in for a minute. Okay, I just text Miss Switch, so we'll see if she brings in Luigi for a moment. Yeah, he gets a little. Let's see what I can hear something. They're just he's playing. He's good. He's watching his favorite show right now is called yeah, he's still screaming here. Sorry, man. He's Masha and the Bear. That's his favorite show right now.
Wow.
So sometime we'll sit together and we'll. That's so far the first show that me and him could sit together at. And he's actually finally sitting still instead of moving around so much, and he'll sit there and watch an entire half hour until he gets a little like he starts running around. But let's see, maybe he'll come in a few minutes. But yeah, he's just Luigi is definitely the. There he is again. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. He's screaming too much. I'm actually gonna give her a call as we're talking.
Okay then. Well, the only libraries of games that I didn't get to play yet are the Nintendo 64 and and the GameCube and the Game Boy.
Okay. You're screaming so much, aren't you?
Hi.
Yeah, it's loud. All right. Say hi, Luigi. Say hi.
Hi.
He's like, eh. Right now, he gets his words every now and then. He'll say like mom and dad, daddy, or just a little words here and there. But sometimes he goes total blank. So we're trying to work on that improvement to get him some more words. Right? Right?
Mm,
Say
yeah.
hi.
Well, I get it because I wasn't able to speak until I was 5.
Yeah. So he's waiting a little bit there. What do you think of his hair? He's got better hair than I do. He's got your hair, dude. You know.
Wow. Wait,
Yeah.
you still got my hair?
Yeah. He hasn't had a haircut since at all. Not yet. We were gonna take him, but we're like, not right now. We're not gonna take him to any places for a haircut. Maybe we'll do it at home. But yeah, he's growing that long curl at the bottom. That's why Luigi's
I've
got a
actually I've been keeping this hairstyle since 8th grade.
eighth grade. Yeah, I just told Miss Switch I don't want to surpassing his shoulders, but at the moment, you want to say hi? Don't be shy. That's my friend. He goes by Mr. Switch. Name's Antonio.
Yeah.
Say hi. Yeah, he's shy right now. Um, let me make sure he get her back. Come back. Come get him. Let's see. You're gonna be okay. All right. Let's see. Tell me something else. You got any other awesome hobbies besides gaming, or do you like to play a
Hmm.
sport or anything like that?
Well, actually, I consider gaming as my sport.
That's the best sport. You can play all the sports in one, right?
Well, it's just that I'm more of an academic guy than a sports guy. The
What do you
sports
sport?
guy is really my brother's territory.
Playing the sports.
Yeah, and actually, his gamer name is actually Mr. Baseball.
Mr. Baseball. That's cool.
Yeah,
Mr. Baseball.
because baseball is basically his life.
Yeah, baseball is a good sport. I loved. If anything, I used to play when I was younger. I like the Chicago Cubs. That's me. But other than that, so any team's good as long as that's my favorite sport. It's actually baseball.
Yeah.
What's your favorite sport? His favorite sport is eating. That's his favorite sport.
Wow.
He's eating anything.
Well, I just haven't been able to join you in your live streams recently because I've been doing a lot of work getting into college.
That's good, man. That's the very, very good that you're working on that college thing. You gotta
I even started this week,
really this week already. Whoa,
and honestly, it's been the best school experience I've ever experienced.
that's good. That's gonna pay off, dude. That's definitely something special. That's the future right there, and you're the future. So you gotta keep on working hard, doing good in school, game a little bit here and there. Don't forget to put in when you're in class. Don't put your Nintendo Switch in your pocket. Sneak it out a little bit. Play no, don't do
Well, no, when I'm in class, I the kind of classes that I'm in requires full concentration.
For sure. Gotta concentrate.
Yeah, yeah. The only time that I'm on my Nintendo Switch is when I'm not in school.
Well, for me, if anything, I was just in the car just now. Other than sports, I love listening to gaming music when I'm driving. I'll get something that's remixed and get a little Mario music remixed for good beat and just kind of jam to it. Do you listen to the gaming music at all, or just
Oh yeah, I listen to orchestra music of various games, including Super Mario, The Legend of Zelda, Kirby.
Zelda's amazing? Yeah, Kirby's cool. But
Yeah,
you ever tried the musical from Zelda Twilight Princess CD? Yeah, you
no,
can,
I never even got Twilight Princess. Not on
the,
Wii.
if you haven't played the game, they have it even on YouTube. I got the CD, but even you can look it up. It's amazing. It's got of course it's Zelda themes, but it's definitely an awesome CD to when you're playing that. See what's this guy saying? Retro Styles. Yeah, yeah, my boy's handsome. Let's see. He's saying he loves baseball. School is awesome. Retro Styles saying. All right, you want to say hi now? You're not shy no more. Good. Yeah. Okay, all right. So let's see. Anything else? Let's get another. Let's head out towards the last 10 minutes of the podcast. And anything you just want to say, or just any gaming news, or just whatever. Just
Any questions that you want to ask me at all?
let's see. Let's see. Let's get some more questions. Favorite. You said you like classical music. Do you know who Yanni is?
What?
Do you know who Yanni is?
Oh,
Classical music. Do you
I
like classical?
you meant
Mention.
was the orchestra music for game.
Yes. Orchestra music.
Yeah, you know, like you know, like a I I watched on how Nintendo makes the music.
Hmm.
They even posted videos of it from Mario Kart 8.
Yeah, they work hard on that. It takes a lot of work to do the
Well, my
orchestra.
well, my favorite tracks from Mario Kart 8 is the Hyrule Circuit and Animal Crossing.
Oh, I haven't heard Animal Crossing yet.
Well, there are four different versions, and they're based on the season.
Yeah. I would. So that's your favorite one, or what's your favorite one of all the soundtracks?
Well, I would have to say the E3 2018 main theme of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Yeah, that I did hear some of that. That was pretty good. Mama Slayer saying hello. She just jumped in the stream. So we got 4 people right now. What's going on, Mama Slayer? We're actually going to be interviewing Mama Slayer later this month. So yeah, we got people. Actually, possibly within next in a few weeks, I'm going to be streaming. Not streaming. I'm going to be podcasting with. You ever remember that show Thundercats way back? You heard of it now? Thundercats is a famous, popular show from
Nope.
back in the day. They remastered it, and this guy who remastered or remade the CGI version of it. So we're gonna have him pop in and
Have you ever watched High Score?
high score. That's on hold on, that's on Netflix, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a pretty. I was watching it the other night, and it
Well,
was a lot of good information how things started.
the first two episodes you really gotta watch because their stories go well together. Because it can because together they both tell the fall and rise of video games.
It's I think my opinion at first it started off really well with the arcades. Somewhere around the late '90s, it didn't seem so strong to me, but I think now gaming is above a lot of things right now, especially retro gaming is coming back. But I think more than ever, especially due to Nintendo's success and and other good systems too, that they gaming is definitely a big thing, especially around this time of the pandemic. So it's kind of that's what we're all doing right now, you know.
Well, in the second episode, it covers entirely on Nintendo. You know, its rise with the NES and the gameplay counseling. Yep.
So
Only,
how so you like the series then?
well, oh yeah, I watched it as soon as it was released. All 6 episodes.
Wow. Yeah, I'd have to catch up on the rest of them. Let's see.
And it's not the only thing Nintendo related on Netflix. There's also the Super Mario Brothers Super Show.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, that's something I definitely grew up with too. And you ever watch the Zelda show other than around the
Uh,
same time?
yeah, I saw the Zelda cartoon, and honestly, it's just terrible.
How about the Mario one? What do you think of the Mario cartoon?
Yet the Mario cartoon is better.
Mario cartoon's better. Let's say, what's your favorite gaming movie?
Um, my favorite gaming movie. Well, I actually have two. Well, one of them is called The Wizard.
Oh wow, that is a major gaming classic.
Yeah, it, and it's famous for its product placement of Nintendo items.
Yeah, that's when they revealed Mario 3 that in the movie. What a
Well,
classic movie! You definitely know your
but
movie
it
games.
got but it got railroaded because they thought it was just a 90-minute advertisement for Nintendo games, especially for Super Mario Brothers 3, which was about to release at that time.
Wow, yeah, that's right. That's right. What's your second favorite game?
Um,
Or based on the movie?
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, Sonic. Yeah, yeah, that was a very good. I definitely love the movie. I haven't seen the Pikachu movie, but the Sonic was great. I saw it twice.
I actually prefer the Sonic movie better than the Pokemon movie.
Sonic, yeah, that's I'm hoping that with the Illuminations, I hope they do well with the Mario movie when it comes out.
Oh yeah,
They
Illumination. Well, I heard that if production goes well, we should expect a Mario movie in theaters in 2 years.
2 years, yeah, it's about right. You definitely have to work hard on that and be careful with making that one
And,
so that they don't.
and Shigeru Miyamoto is in a producer role.
Oh, really? You gotta have him. You gotta have that movie. You can't have that movie without
The-
him.
Because remember the original Super Mario Brothers movie?
Yeah, of course.
Yep.
One of the best movies ever, right?
Well, actually, no. It was one of the worst movies ever made. Despite the artistic creative direction, the innovative special effects at the time, and the performances from the cast.
I think the movie had its appeal for a minute, for a second, but it definitely wasn't. There was
It's
definitely way better
it's
movies
the
based on it.
story that it's the story that drew the attention away.
Hold on, Luigi's behind me, so I have to see what is he up to. What are you up to, man? I'm making sure he's all right. He's just right on the ground here. But yeah, go on, go on. So I would say for me, I definitely love Sonic. I gotta check out the Pikachu one now that I'm more into Pokemon right now. I've been playing Pokemon Sword
Have you
lately.
ever have you ever watched The Wizard?
Wizard, yes, I watched it a few times. I'm probably gonna have to put that in my catalog or into my. I got my what is that I have my movies on Google Play, so I'm gonna have to add that one to my Google Play
Well,
list to add it back and watch it again.
yeah, I personally like the movie because the main character has autism.
Has what?
The main character, i- Jimmy, i- the little boy who always carries a lunchbox. He's
Oh
on,
yeah, that's right. Oh, Luigi,
and
are you
I'm
gonna come back on me?
surprised on what kind of character they developed. A- a- An autistic child who is a prodigy in classic Nintendo games, and some of them are labeled Nintendo Hard.
Nintendo card.
No, Nintendo Hard.
Oh, okay, okay,
Like the difficulty.
okay. Yeah, I remember. Sure. I mean, do you have any old Nintendo collectors items or just stuff currently from today?
Well, I don't have a lot of collector's items, but if I sold my Nintendo, but if I sold my Wii, and it's still in great condition, I would make thousands of dollars because it's a rare color.
Oh, the color. Don't you have a lot of amiibos too?
Oh yeah, over 150 of them,
Shoot,
and
man. I think I got like five.
I'm not planning on giving up on. I'm not planning on giving them up anytime soon.
How much do you want them for?
Actually, if you can come up with an offer that I can, if you can come up with an offer that would cover me for the rest of college, you can call me.
Yeah, that's a man. That's a lot of dough in that too. I'm actually in the process of I'm about to sell my 1983 Mario Bros. Arcade. It's sitting in the living room. I still play it every now and then, but it's there's not much room in the living room, so I gotta get rid of it. Give it to somebody who could. Luigi, hold on, give me a sec. You give me 1 second. He's got to go with his mom. 2 seconds. We'll put him in the next room.
Then,
All right. Let me make sure. Yeah, he was kind of at the door, and she locked the door. All right, here we go. Let's get another couple minutes and let's
yeah,
finish this up. So that way it looks like you got dinner at home.
yep, my mom came home with dinner.
Okay, cool, cool. So yeah, let's yeah, I think we're pretty much at towards the end. Is there anything you want to? What is she saying? Fine, old school Mario. You played. What do you guys What do you guys What do you overall? What do you think of the like the experience when you play with others online? When you get to talk to them or just race with them with Nintendo, you think they've done well with their connection? Besides, let's say Smash Bros. But with Mario Kart, I think we've always had a great time whenever you popped up and whenever we do that.
When Nintendo players play online, it's always a great feeling.
I think so too. That's where a lot of people kind of meet. And like I met Josh strictly only through. I didn't meet Josh on Twitter or nowhere else. I just met him directly from the actual the game itself, Mario Kart. Like for you, I think we met on Twitter, and from there was the chat too. So you meet people in many different ways, and you start playing online with them. So yeah, so that's definitely a good experience. Do you have any questions for me before we end the podcast?
Nope,
Nope,
uh,
it's okay.
nothing but this. It's been a great pleasure doing this podcast.
I'm glad to have you, man. It's been great to you. The first one I done Mr. Switch Q&A, so it's been a good experience. You had a face reveal. It's a big stream, so it'll definitely be on the Gamers Realm podcast YouTube channel, which is my old Mr. Switch channel. So it's definitely it ends up appearing within an hour. It just kind of rebuffers. So if anything, that's where it'll be at, so you can re-see it.
And I can also make great memes. The kind of memes that I do is a combination of a realistic look with a cartoonish style.
Yeah, I wish I was good at that. I know. Yeah, I saw your meet. Your meet's kind of cool. Um,
Yeah, well, it's just that I had to get rid of the mustache because I made a mistake shaving, and it kind of affected on how it grew.
Yeah, I've been there before where I just overshave something and I got the full beard here and that's it's
Yeah,
okay,
and plus having no facial hair on my face, it actually makes me feel younger.
You look very young. You're very young. How old are you? You're like hold on, hold on. You're like 18, 19,
19.
19. Um how do you think I am? You know.
Well, I would have to say about 35.
I'll take 35, but I'm 40.
Hmm.
I
That was,
feel young
that was
again.
my next guess.
Yeah, that's how it was. I did the birthday bash thing the other week. It's been a good August, but yeah. But for those who are watching, I want to thank real quick, Mama Slayer, Retro Styles. Let's see, for popping in, Josh, popping in the chat, and those who are viewing. And I want to thank you and appreciate you for giving me the opportunity to Q&A and question you and see, learn more about the gamers. That's what I'm trying to do now, and just find out more what you're playing these days, or just get more about you. So it's interesting. So you can always go back. So what I'm gonna do is that each episode I'm gonna end up I have to make an intro. I'm gonna start adding, like, I'm gonna keep it there. Then I'm gonna make a second one with the actual intro, and add like an outro too. So I'm doing a lot of things with the channel with the big changes when I'm doing podcasts. So it's good. You're the first one I've done the one-on-one, so that's a good thing. So it just went very well, went great. And again, I appreciate you for your time. And actually, before I do that, I can't. In order to log off of the YouTube here. Let me go back here. Because in order to end it, because I can end it on Zoom, but it'll try to play on. It mixes up with YouTube. Give me 1 second. Then we'll end the stream. Just okay. Here we go. All right, but yeah. Anything? Let's end right now. Again, thank you again, and I will definitely see you either on Twitter, see you in Mario Kart races because I will be hosting some soon. I'll let you know what's going on. We'll keep in touch. So again, everybody, this is Antonio Nintendo Switch. He goes by Mr. Switch on Twitter. It was a pleasure and it was great having you, dude.
Oh, and don't forget the if you're expecting a Nintendo Direct, wait until tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning, we got ourselves a possible direct, and he's called Mr. Switch. You're calling it, so I'm gonna go with it. So if anything, you'll definitely keep me posted with the good stuff.
Nintendo Directs are usually announced the day before, just to get the
Okay.
fans ready.
So we're hoping for Thursday. So we'll see what happens. But all right, you enjoy your dinner, whatever you're having. You're having a shake there, and I'm gonna.
Actually, it's Chick-fil-A that I'm having.
Oh man, look at you, man. Got the goods. That's a good. That's oh man. Now I gotta get something tomorrow. That's a good place to go to. So, all right, man. Will you be
Yep,
safe?
usually what I get there is a combination of chicken nuggets and mac and cheese.
Oh yeah, that sounds good. I like the chicken sandwich. Chicken sandwiches and mac and cheese is good.
Wash it all
Yeah,
down, a large vanilla shake.
vanilla's my favorite. So now you're getting me hungry. So let me see. Thanks for that, Mama Slayer. She said it was an awesome podcast. All right. So again, we'll see you next time. And if you guys have information later on tonight or tomorrow, I'm gonna make sure I post a link to your Twitter, so that way, in case people have questions they want to ask you, say hi or befriend you on Twitter, I'm gonna put my links on there too, as well as yours on there, Twitter. Is that okay?
Yes,
Okay.
because
Just so be. Go ahead.
yeah, because because I've been spending a lot of time away from Twitter. My follower account has been suffering.
It's okay. Yeah. I mean, like for me, I had to stay low for a while, for over a week or more, because of all the things going on with the shooting here in my town with Jacob Blake. That was in Kenosha where I live, and it happened. And not like right now, currently the president is here. Trump is here, and I don't know if he left yet, but he was here a few hours ago. I don't know what's going on with it. So they closed down a lot of stores for some reason. So I'm gonna make sure we keep it low the rest of the night and be safe. But you do the same thing. You be safe where you're at. Everyone watching, be safe.
Well, nothing big is going on here in terms of violence. What 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 something big is going on here is coronavirus. Yep, I'm entering phase 2 next week.
Phase two of what is it, the shutdown or the reopening or?
Yeah, the reopening. Yeah, yeah, we finally get to go back to school and movie theaters. Well, actually,
Oh
my
man, I can't wait for the movie theaters here. But Friday, don't forget Friday. This Friday Mulan's coming out on Disney Plus, but you gotta buy it for like $30. But I'll buy it.
we know that, but honestly, I don't see any value in buying a movie for $30 that I can have access to for a time later.
Yeah, if you got it in the movie, you got a movie theater or a different way. I guess I look at it because I have instead of going, if I go with a family, oh, I'm spending some good money, so I'll just kind of just for this time only. See how it works out. Other than that, be safe out there with the coronavirus. Stay wear your mask. You know, and again,
Yep,
wash your hands.
always got my mask with me. Yep,
Wash your hands and all that's what I do. I sanitize or whatever, keep it clean.
you
Wash
see,
your vegetables.
says that it's safe to wear a mask. Always safe.
Always good. Just always safe to wear a mask, and I do it all the time. So whenever I go out somewhere,
And
and either way. All right, man.
we
Let's
don't have to
see.
be
Yeah,
because we should have a vaccine available as soon as Christmas.
I'm hearing about. Yeah, I heard about that too. I heard that we're supposed to. So hopefully, the vaccine comes up and
But
we can stay safe.
but either way, by the next school year, the coronavirus should be gone.
I think if anything, as long as I got the how do you say, the winter might be rough. So hopefully we get through the winter. We'll see
Well,
what happens, and
well,
good luck to all that stuff for all of us.
the winter might be a low point for the pandemic because people are not going out as much during the winter. It's actually giving a chance for the coronavirus cases to cool down.
Hopefully, I'm gonna keep my hopes on that stuff. But okay, so all right, and all right, that's it for tonight. I want to thank again everybody for joining in, and tomorrow I got a new guest. I'll make more of an announcement on that tomorrow, and then Friday I got Gamer Show podcast. Yeah, Luigi screaming, so we'll close this out.
And
Hey, thanks for joining me, dude.
then
What's
I'll
up?
talk to you later.
Talk later, man. Take care, dude. Bye bye. Okay, we are out.